What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be talking about what it takes to get the new 100 overalls in Myles Turner, as well as J-Dub in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM. Now, I do want to say, if you are to this stage, guys, you're getting really two solid 100 overalls. I mean, Myles Turner would probably play for me. As far as J-Dub, he's just undersized. But the card really isn't bad. Plus, along the way, you get some really solid dark matters, all of those things. But I want to take a look at these challenges, because if you get them done, you are going to get an extra 5,000 MT, a legend badge for each one you get done, which again is icing on the cake. Now, here's what you need for each of these cards. Let's start with Myles Turner. And again, where do you go? You go into the NBA Playoff Spotlight Sims. That's where all of these cards are. Now, for Myles Turner, you got to win the game, use Playoffs OG Anunoby. Now, how do you get OG Anunoby? Well, you got to, do all of these challenges, in which you need Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, as well as Derrick White. So, to get all of them, you're going to need Mikal Bridges, Derrick White, as well as Jalen Brunson. So, that's kind of the map to get at least one of these challenges done. Is it super difficult to do that? Well, again, it is what it is. The problem is, to get Mikal Bridges, you need Cade Cunningham. And so you do need to grind a lot of these different challenges out. For Derrick White, you need Paolo Banchero, Kristaps Porzingis. And so, if you're behind on this, like myself, it's going to end up being a long grind, because you need so many of these different cards to get the challenges done. But realistically, you got to win a triple threat game with OG Anunoby. Next one, you got to win a triple threat game with Tyrese Halliburton, Aaron Nesmith, and Pascal Siakam. Next one, make a clutch time, or win a clutch time game and make 8 threes with Aaron Nesmith. Problem is, you got to have Tyrese Halliburton, Aaron Nesmith, Pascal Siakam, and 2 Pacers players. The last one, you need to get 15 assists and 0 turnovers. Not that hard to do. Use those 3 cards, as well as 10 additional Pacers players. One thing about this is, if you do have any of these Pacers players, they are probably going to sell for a decent amount today. So if you have any Pacers players just sitting in your collection, like I've got Johnny Furphy, might be worth my time to go through, list him, try to sell him, and make some extra MT on him. I'm just saying, that is the one thing that I might be able to do today. Because again, I'm not going to be able to go and get all these challenges done on this account. Because realistically, this grind alone isn't bad if you've got the players for it. Now again, if you have to go rewind and get all of the players needed, it is going to take you a little bit of time. Because you need Siakam, you need Aaron Nesmith, you need Mikal Bridges, you need Derrick White. You need all of these cards. So realistically, you're going to have to grind a lot of those things out. So Myles Turner, not a bad grind if you've stayed up to date. If you haven't stayed up to date, it's going to be a lot. Now for J-Dub, you got to win the game using Rudy Gobert in your lineup. Triple threat game. Next triple threat game, you got to use Shea, Lou Dort, and Alex Caruso, all playoff cards, and win a triple threat game. Next one, clutch time game. You got to use Shea, Lou Dort, Alex Caruso, and 2 Thunder players. And last one, defeat the Timberwolves by 15 points or more using Shea, Lou Dort, Caruso, and 10 Thunder players. So similar to the Pacers challenge, like if you have any of these Thunder players, they probably are going to be able to sell for a decent amount today. Just something for you guys to at least think about for yourself. So even like a Jalen Williams, who probably is going to be relatively cheap, might go up in price today. Maybe. I don't know exactly, but I'm guessing he would. I have Oshman Jang. He is obviously going to be expensive today as well. So these are the guys for me that I'm going to try to make a little bit of MT off of. And if you wanted to, kind of a snipe filter today to put you guys on is search by Thunder players and then go search by Pacers players. If you get any of these cards for relatively cheap, relatively inexpensive, that is going to be kind of the map to making a decent amount of MT. Now again, you got to know what players not to buy, right? You don't want Tyrese Halliburton because you got to use the playoffs version anyway. You don't want Lou Dort. You don't want any of the cards that are going to be duplicate cards. So again, I've got kind of some of the cheap options, so you might want to search by enabled. I don't know if that's kind of the map though, because I've got a lot of the cheap gold cards as well. Could maybe just search by gold cards, might be the map as well, but definitely a solid snipe filter today for these different cards from these different teams. So just kind of something to at least think about for you guys. Not telling you necessarily to buy them, but again, at least for the Pacers players, they are going for quite a bit of MT right now. Are all of these worth grinding? Well, it's kind of a tough situation because if you have not started, you're going to have to play catch up. And when I say that, like, you need a lot of these pink diamonds. Like, I don't know about all of them, but you need Shea. You for sure need, I'm trying to think, Halliburton. You need Brunson. You need, I think, Anthony Edwards. Like, you're going to need to go get all those cards because, again, even for Rudy Gobert, who you need, guess what? You've got to use Moses Moody and Jaden McDaniels, right? You got to use those different cards. Well, then guess what? To get Jaden, you got to go and get LeBron James, right? And then when you're looking at Moses Moody, who you need for Moses Moody, you got to grind Jalen Green as well as Steph Curry. And so that's kind of the tough part about it is you got to kind of do the math. So you need Steph, you need Shea, you need, like I mentioned, Halliburton, Brunson, Ant. Jalen Green you need for sure. Boncaro you need for sure. Like the list goes on and on of these cards that you need. Kristaps Porzingis, you need him as well. And so it's, you know, it is something that is going to take you a little bit of time if you are behind to kind of play catch up to get these cards. And ultimately, like, these cards are good. One thing I would say is they're not game breaking. Like, if let's say the Thunder win the championship and the ultimate card is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's Invincible, he is going to be game-breaking good, right? And so that's kind of the one thing about it for me is like, if a card's not game-breaking good right now, and it's going to sound bad, but if a card's not game-breaking good, I refuse to go and grind these challenges out. And maybe I should, but it's just like right now for me, that's where I'm at. I'm not in the mood to kind of, you know, play catch up on these things and because I'm way behind right now. And I know a lot of people are kind of probably in that same boat, but I don't want to have to just go play a bunch of catch up right now because I am so far behind. So that's just kind of where I'm at right now. You guys can let me know your thoughts on these. I do like J-Dub. I do like Myles Turner. I think both the cards are actually really solid cards to add to your squad. It just comes down to the fact that it is going to be a decently long grind if you have not started. Now, if you, like I've said, if I've mentioned, if you've stayed up to date on these things, you've got a lot of solid cards already. Like OG can play, Siakam can play, Gobert, Caruso are incredible, Myles Turner, J-Dub, really solid cards for me. Try to make some MT off of this little, you know, this little event because, look, again, I'm not going to be able to grind these things out, but if you have any Pacers players or Oklahoma City Thunder players, I do think today would be a good day to sell those cards. I do think if you stayed up to date on the challenges, you got rewarded today. Plus, hopefully, they give you an invincible Shea if the Thunder do end up winning the championship. That's going to wrap it up for our video. Let me know your thoughts on it down below in the comments, guys. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.